How you doing, everybody, and welcome back to another Breath of the Wild guide. It's been a staple of the Zelda franchise to go horseback riding across the plains of Hyrule, and the Breath of the Wild is no exception. While horse riding may seem rather straightforward, there's a lot of secrets to be learned. Let's jump right in. Anyone that has tried to catch a horse in the game already knows it's not quite as simple as just walking up to it. You have to be stealthy. And generally, the better the horse, the more stealthy you'll have to be. Once you've crouched up to the horse, the game will prompt you to mount it. From here, it will try to buck you off, but by hitting the soothe button, it will eventually calm down. It'll take quite a bit of stamina to hold on for long enough, especially when you're trying to catch a good horse, so make sure you have some stamina upgrades or elixirs on hand. Once you've caught the horse, there are 3 speeds you can travel: walking, trotting, and running. You may notice at this point that the horse isn't completely obedient. Keep hitting the soothe button to bring up its bond level, or max it out immediately by feeding it a handful of apples. Now that you've caught and tamed your horse, you will want to head to a stable. I've put a map to the locations of each stable down below. Here you can register your horse so that you can pick it up at any stable you visit. Without registering a horse, it will eventually disappear if you travel too far away. At the stable, you can name the horse and view its stats. There are 4 different stats to look for in a horse: strength, speed, stamina, and temperament. Strength is how well the horse will perform in battle. Weak horses may get spooked or lose control in a battle. Speed is how fast the max speed of the horse is. Stamina is the amount of times you can boost while on the horse, and temperament is how obedient the horse is. Some horses will stray slightly off what you command, and others will go exactly where you point them to. When looking for horses, a general rule of thumb is that solid color horses, or non-spotted horses, will have higher stats. There are plenty of things you can ride in Breath of the Wild that are not horses. However, you cannot register these mounts at stables, so no matter how much you love them, they will disappear. You can mount deer, bears, and even Lynel for a bit of time, but here are the most interesting non-horse mounts I've seen. Stalhorses can be found in the Akala Highlands. These undead horses will spawn as the mounts of zombie bokoblin at night, but if you can best the rider, you can take the ride for yourself. The elusive ghost-like fairy, the Lord of the Mountain, can be ridden and has quite excellent stats. However, like all the other non-horse mounts, you must eventually let him go. Fans of past Zelda games may miss being able to ride on the back of your trusty steed, Epona. However, Nintendo has hidden an Easter egg within the game. Epona can be found with the help of the Super Smash Bros. Link amiibo. One of this amiibo's daily drops can be Epona. Her stats when you find her are Strength 4, Speed 4, and Stamina 4, with a gentle temperament. This makes her one of the most well-rounded horses in the game. If Epona's not quite your speed, Princess Zelda's horse can also be found in Hyrule. Go to the outskirts stable. Once you get there, you can talk to an old man who wants to see a white horse like the royal family used to ride. At Sanadin Stables, you can now find Zelda's horse, if you can catch her. Once you do, her stats will be Strength 4, Speed 3, Stamina 5, and a wild temperament, making her one of the best rides in the game. Finally, you can catch Ganon's giant horse. If you look around the Faron Grasslands, the northwestern region to be precise, you may stumble across a horse that's nearly twice the size of all other horses. Catch him, and his stats will be Strength 5, Speed 2, unlimited stamina, and a wild temperament, making him by and away the best horse to take into battle. Although you may grow attached to your horse, it is possible for your horse to die. If so, you must travel to the horse god, who will restore your horse to life for a price. Several NPCs will be able to customize your horse for a price. While most of the customizations are purely aesthetic, it's still fun. Well, that's about everything there is to know about horses and mounts in Breath of the Wild. If anything new is found in the coming weeks, I'll update the description accordingly.